All right.
Spinning. Okay, some coordination.
Oh, he's dropping.
Okay.
He's dropping. Oh.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Mandy B. Will our single find the right note in the key of love, or will they leave as a solo act? This is MTV's Date My Playlist. The game is simple. Our three hopefuls are competing for the heart of our lovely single. We're gonna ask some questions, play some games, all while building a special playlist every step of the way. Sounds easy, right? Well, our single has to make their decision based only on the hopefuls' music selections because she won't see their faces. And having the most songs on our playlist doesn't guarantee you a date with our single. Ultimately, it's up to them. Are y'all ready to meet our single? Iceland describes herself as an ambiguous bombshell who also happens to be pansexual.
Music is important to me in my life because sometimes I don't know how to express myself verbally, and I feel like it helps you express yourself, and you can learn a lot about someone with the music that you listen to.
To get started, each of our hopefuls are now going to have a chance to add a song of their choice to our playlist as we get to know them all a little better. First up, we have Madison, who describes herself as a ride-or-die friend who cares about world peace. She's adding Little Dark Age by MGMT to our playlist.
My music taste is very diverse, and I really listen to music based off of the vibe that I'm feeling.
Next up, we have Andrew, a relocated Texan who teaches dance for a living. He's adding Pretty Heart by Parker McCullum to our playlist.
When you play a specific song, it matches a certain vibe. When you go out to the club, they're playing different kinds of music. So it's memories, it's emotions, it's life.
And finally, we have John, a CrossFit coach who believes music is best experienced live. He's adding Dear Maria by All Time Low to our playlist.
Music to me is like a soundtrack every day. So maybe some days it's indie, some days it's rock, some days it's rap. I listen to everything.
Is everyone ready for round one? Are you that somebody? Iceland is going to ask each of you now your own question, and you've got to pick a song for your answer. Iceland will then pick her favorite song, and that song will be added to our playlist.
First question's for Madison. You say you are a ride or die, so what best describes you as a friend?
The song that best describes me as a friend would be Whole Wide World by Cage the Elephant. The song kind of talks about how he would traverse the whole wide world to find his love, but for me it's I would go to the lengths of the whole world for my friends.
I recognize the band. I'm sure I've heard some songs by them, but I don't know the song. Andrew, are you ready?
I'm always ready.
So you're a dance instructor. If you had to teach me how to dance, what song would you pick for our first lesson?
I'll switch up the flavor a little bit for
Okay.
you. Crank That Soldier Boy.
Oh,
Start off with something a little bit, funky.
That's
Get
funky?
the Superman going.
okay, Crank That, Soulja Boy, tell him. Iceland, I need to know what you think of that song choice. She's speechless.
Crickets.
She's speechless.
It's a good speech.
Johnny, are you ready?
Johnny, God, that's what people call my dad, but all right.
You say you love live music. Pick a song to be playing while we kiss during our concert.
So I'm gonna take it to like rave-ish, not
Okay.
like super rave, but we'll go with Clarity by Zed. Because it's not like too crazy where you can't like hear yourself think, but it still like has a nice like smooth beat to it when it comes to like, that electronic EDM type music.
I love a good rave, and
Okay.
normally the DJs are mixing up the songs really uniquely, and I just love that.
Which one of these songs takes the cake this round and makes our playlist? We have Whole Wide World by Cage the Elephant, Crank That by Soulja Boy, and Clarity by Zed.
Clarity by Zed.
Okay, all right, let's go ahead and add Clarity by Zed to our playlist. Oh, okay.
I'm just super excited to be here, meet some awesome people, and maybe find the person I'm gonna date next. It's crazy to think about, but they could be on the other side of that screen.
Time for round two, freaking you. Hopefuls, my girl Iceland here is about to find out if y'all have what it takes to slow grind your way into her heart. Iceland is going to ask you all the same question, and I suggest you choose your song wisely because we're about to get up close and personal. All right, Iceland, what you got for us? While Madison is up first, Andrew is already busting it down over here on his podium.
I love all kinds of sexy music from Frank Ocean to Britney Spears. What song would you want me to give you a lap dance to?
I agree. Those are some good artists, but I'd have to go with Like a Virgin by Madonna. It's a song that, you know, if you're out and you're at the bar, it gets you going, it gets the people going, and I think it sets the mood.
I think you're right. I think no one ever plays that song when they're a virgin. So it's a good choice.
Good choice, all right. And Andrew, same question.
You know, for lap dances, Usher My Way. I
Okay.
feel like that would suit the vibe.
Okay. Any other reasons? Do you need it your way or can it be Iceland's way?
Whatever way she wants to take it, I'm all ears.
Last but not least, John, same question. What song would you like a lap dance to by Iceland?
We're gonna go WAP by Cardi B. And you know, you can always change it up. You can slow down the song a little bit. You can go with the rhythm. I mean, you can have a lot of fun with it. There's something. It's WAP. I mean, like, I feel like there's. I mean, what more can you say? What more can you say about the song that isn't the title?
In case you haven't guessed yet, it's time for a lap dance. But don't tell me y'all thought that she was gonna dance for y'all today, right? Time for you all to go to work. Iceland girl, just get comfortable.
I didn't realize anyone was going to be giving anyone a lap dance. And then she said, I'm giving the lap dance to Iceland. And I'm like, oh, lap dance to WAP, all right.
Here in the Freakin' You Challenge, each of you will be giving Iceland the lap dance of a lifetime. She will be blindfolded, so you better make sure that she really feels it because her favorite lap dance wins this round. Madison, come on down here and get to grinding. Hit it!
Okay. Can I take your hand?
Yeah.
Can I have this dance?
I'm.
Come on.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey!
So Madison's lap dance wasn't really a lap dance. It was more so a jig, some sort of shimmying situation.
Now that was not a lap dance, but it was a nice fun dance.
The song, I feel like, wasn't sexy enough.
Okay, not mad at that. All right, Andrew, are you ready to turn the sexy meter up a little bit? Clearly that's what Iceland wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's turn up the heat, baby. Let's
Okay,
go.
let's turn up the heat.
Yeah. Water.
Wait, water?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, I guess you needed some water. You ready?
I'm always ready.
Did you just pour water on me? Are you pouring water on me? How is this sexier?
Hold on. I don't know what's going on.
Where's the dance bit?
Whoa.
I mean, he turned a lap dance into Splash Mountain.
Andrew, get back up there, please, and somebody get my girl a napkin. Thank you. Can you please tell me what the hell was on your mind?
We got some water. It's a very seductive and lap dance way, you know, to bring things along. Flash dance, you know, seductively dance, Magic Mike.
That is not the type of I think she wanted to be.
No, it's
I'm
too
just
late for
trying to turn up
Cyrus.
the level
It's
a
too
Too
little
late for Cyrus.
Oh.
I think I'll pass on to John, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get to it.
Now from the top, make it drop.
All right.
Now get a bucket
All
and
right.
a mop. That's some
Okay.
Okay, feel
All
some
right.
spinning. Okay, some coordination.
Oh, he's dropping.
Okay.
He's dropping. Oh,
Okay.
that's some.
okay.
Don't know how to twerk. So I kind of just went with it, and you know, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna commit to it. I hope I made Cardi B proud.
Iceland, it's time for you to pick who gave you the best lap dance. Is it gonna be Madison with Like a Virgin by Madonna, Andrew with My Way by Usher, or John WAP by Cardi B?
John, hands down.
Oh, that was too fast. All right, let's go ahead and add WAP by Cardi B featuring Meg Thee Stallion to our playlist.
Now from the top, make it drop. That's some. Now get a bucket and a
I'm not
mop.
dropping that
That's
low.
some.
Not doing it.
I might have bruises from his on my leg from the amount of twerking that he was doing. But he smelled good. The worst was probably Andrew's sorry attempt for a lap dance.
Time for round 3, Wild Thoughts. In this round, our single will be asking each hopeful something that's sure to heat things up.
One thing I have always wanted to try is a threesome with the boo. What song would you play if we were entertaining a third in the bedroom?
I would pick Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper.
I think I know the song, and if I know the song, I don't really think that suits the vibe that you would want to make happen in a threesome.
You want a more sexy vibe? Is that what you're going for?
Yeah, I need you guys to like sexy it up a little bit.
All right, Andrew,
it up.
sexy it up a little bit.
Well, I don't have the water bottle with me right now, but I do have a good song choice.
Okay, give it to me.
Back to Sleep, Chris Brown.
Okay.
Ooh.
John, same question.
We're gonna take it to Calvin Harris, One Kiss, featuring
Okay.
Dua Lipa.
Okay, now, if you have a third in the bedroom, the one kiss, only one girl gets that kiss?
I think it's just all three at the same time.
Oh, there we go. I see where your mind is, Madison. You're a little bit more naughty than I thought. What do you think, Iceland? Whose song was your favorite? Again, we have Girls Just Wanna Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper, Back to Sleep, Chris Brown, and One Kiss by Calvin Harris and Dua Lipa.
My parents love Dua Lipa.
Ooh.
I don't know if you need to think about your parents if there's a threesome going on,
Yeah, that's a
Iceland.
little-
That's not kind of where we were going with this.
Yeah. It's definitely not at the vibe. But also Chris Brown isn't either. So I think I would have to go with Dua Lipa and Calvin Harris.
All right, well, let's go ahead and add One Kiss, Calvin Harris and Dua Lipa to our playlist.
One kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with me. Possibilities. I look like all you need. One kiss is all it takes.
It's about that time to check in on how our playlist is shaping up. We have some Calvin Harris, some Cardi B, some Parker McCollum, Pretty Heart, All Time Low. It is looking like John's playlist. Keep bringing that noise, hopefuls. It's time for round 4, Case of the X, where our single will be digging into your past to make for a better future. I don't know if our hopefuls are, but Iceland got it over there. So Iceland, if you don't want to go home with any of them, girl, my hotel bed is big, okay? That's all I'm gonna say, all right? Now, girl, what's your final question for our hopefuls today? Of course, Madison, ladies first.
If your ex had to describe your toxic trait with one song, what would it be?
I would have to pick the song Love by Lana Del Rey.
Okay,
I love everyone a lot, and I love to
we know world peace.
I love to give my love and my time and my energy to my friends, and he just felt like I should be giving that all to him.
I like the explanation. I understand that. Like having a big heart.
All right, Andrew, same question. What song would describe your toxic trait?
So my toxic trait is love, and that's why I chose Adorn by Miguel. My last relationship was really dry.
I see why it ended. Huh.
So now I'm looking for more wet relationships, you know?
Yeah.
Something that's a little bit more fun.
Yep.
John,
Oh, we're good,
what
we're good.
song best describes your toxic trait?
I'd probably say Colors by Halsey. It talks about, past relationships she had and, how, sometimes it doesn't work out and people are still hung up. Or I don't want to say my exes are hung up on me.
Oh no, I was
God.
about to go there.
I'm about to have some death threats in my text messages, but I'm not gonna say that they're hung up on me, but it's it's one of those things you get attached, you get emotional, and then sometimes it just doesn't work out. Split, leave it alone. That's how it should be.
I hate when people just keep the door open because
Yes.
they want attention and they just lead people on.
Iceland, whose song was your favorite to make our playlist? We have Love by Lana Del Rey, Adorn by Miguel, and Colors by Halsey.
The Lana Del Rey one.
All right, looks like we are adding Love by Lana Del Rey to our playlist.
You get ready, you get all dressed up to go nowhere in particular.
My type is based off of personality rather than gender or looks. So I was glad she picked my song.
All right, it's time, Iceland, to finally reveal who you are ready to spend the rest of your life with, or not. Iceland, one at a time, you are going to remove the hopefuls based on what you've learned today. I know this is gonna be tough, girl, but which one of these lords or lady of the lap dance are you removing first?
Andrew.
Oh, that was quick.
Eliminating Andrew was pretty obvious. I think everyone saw that coming.
All right, Iceland, here goes Andrew. We have to know, why did you remove Andrew?
I think it's pretty clear.
Okay.
Pretty clear with the
He
water.
clearly made you in all the wrong ways.
Yeah. Off you go.
Really nice meeting you, though. Take it easy. Hey, I'm TV. If you need a single for your next show, I'm available.
Iceland, who is next to go?
I think I'm going to remove Madison.
Madison, come on down and meet Iceland for the first time, girl.
I just wasn't really feeling any connection or vibes between us.
Alrighty.
I just think that our music taste was kind of different. I didn't feel like we connected that much.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, Madison, thank you so
Yeah.
much for joining us.
Even though Iceland didn't pick me, it was awesome to meet her, and who knows, maybe we'll catch a drink sometime.
Iceland, are you excited to reveal your potential forever playlist bae?
Actually, Mandy,
Uh-huh.
what kind of sheets did you say they had back at the hotel? Because I'm eliminating John.
Oh, all right. John, I guess you gotta come see Iceland for the first time. Listen, I can't believe it. Go ahead, John, Iceland, say hi to each other.
Hi, John.
It's
All
nice
right.
to meet you.
You too.
Oh.
You smell good.
Oh, thank you.
keep that going.
I have deodorant.
Oh, it's important.
So yeah, all my songs were chosen for the playlist except for the last one, which was really cool. I don't know if I was really surprised when she didn't choose anyone. I would have been surprised if she picked anyone except for me.
All right, John, I would love for you to stay here, but I feel like I just won, so I'm gonna turn her around to me, and we are going home together. Hope you don't mind. Thank you all for playing. My name is Mandy B. Thanks for watching this episode of MTV's Date My Playlist, and I'm gonna go on a date now. Bye, guys.